Hola, everybody. Hey. As I am getting ready to get my day started, I always start with something positive if I can. So you see, I got Eric Thomas in the background giving me something motivational. But it's like, and I'm going to keep it brief, but I'm going to keep it real. I was thinking about just my life in general. And I'm not going to go into what I was thinking about right at this time, but it made me think about why people are stuck, why people reach their own spiritual, financial, glass ceilings, all of those things. Just processing my own shit, right? Um, and I also thought about, that soft life that we talk about, right? And we see it all the time. Well, what we see on Instagram, Facebook, social media shows a soft life as, nice cars and you and your boo going to restaurants. He's swiping, he buying you, taking you shopping, buying you all kind of bags and jewelry and trips. And, some people's soft life is just traveling the world, taking pictures and, hey, look at me. I'm in Dubai. I'm in Thailand. I'm living that soft life, right? And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I want the soft life. I do. Whether I create a soft life for myself or me partnered up with someone and we create a soft life together. But yeah, I like that. But is it based on the shit that we see on Instagram, or is it based on what a soft life really, really is? Okay. So I was like, I just looked up the definition of a soft life according to AI. And basically, a soft life is prioritizing comfort, well-being, and relaxation by minimizing stress and challenges, right? That's what a soft life is. But in order to do those things, do all the shit that you want to do and stop hitting these glass ceilings, one of the things I realized is, and you're not going to like it, but baby, you got to unpack your shit. When I say unpack your shit, unpack your shit. Not the shit that made you, that's part of it, but not blaming people for your shit, but unpacking your own shit, right? And I'm not talking about and when I say you got to go deep, but I'm not talking about why am I here? Who am I called to be? Because people can gloss over all of that or go down rabbit holes trying to figure that shit out, right? In order to figure that shit out, you also got to do this as well. You got to unpack your shit. Now, what is unpacking your shit? You got to take a deep dive no matter what age you are. Me, I'm 53. So I've been unpacking shit as I go along, but really unpacking shit now. But you got to think about why your personality is the way it is, what things shaped it, what personal experiences, early childhood experiences, if affected that. What was your role in that decision? What parts of your life did you have to make pivotal, life-changing decisions that you had a choice to make, and your life could have been done something different if you would have made a different decision? And even in making the decisions that you made, can you look back and see the lesson and the blessing in the situation? Those are the type of things I'm talking about when I say unpack your shit. Because some of the things that you believe that you are ready for in life, baby, if you don't unpack that shit, you'll never get it. Even I don't care if you're doing well now, according to social media, you driving nice cars and you got a lot of money, you living well. If you ain't unpacked that shit, you're never going to be able to go higher. And some of you want to go higher, but you ain't going to be able to do it because you ain't unpacked that shit. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about something this morning about decisions, and I'll just share my own unpacking, okay? About decisions that were pivotal for me. I hope that's the word. Pivotal for me. With the same situation. And in the same situation, I could have changed the trajectory of my life on more than one occasion. when I got engaged. Okay. I was living a semi-soft life. I was not working, but I had income coming in, a nice income that paid for my home. I was a homeowner. I was raising my children, stay-at-home mom, loving life. And I got a marriage proposal. And in that moment, I had to make a decision. Even everything about the proposal, child, please. But anywho, I made the decision to say yes because I thought in my mind at the time that my life would be softer, right? And I needed my children to have something softer that I was, to be honest, afraid to give them all by myself, even though I was already doing it. Ain't that crazy? But you can look back on that. That same situation, I had a pivotal decision I could have made the day before we got married and the day that we got married. If you hear this, really don't care. We're divorced now, so it really doesn't matter. But the day before we got married and the day I was standing up there at the altar, I heard my inner self say, why are you doing this? Are you sure? Do you want to do this? What are you doing? What are you doing? I kept hearing it, but I ignored it. But what would have happened in that moment if I would have made that pivotal decision to not get married? Those are the things that, I kind of unpack. Those are the things I unpack. And I also was thinking about some other things from my early childhood that probably, because in his defense, he just wasn't my person. I'll just put it that way. Because I'm not going to say anything bad about him because he was a provider, but he just wasn't my person. Okay? But I even looked at some things that had happened in my early childhood that had I unpacked those things before I got married, perhaps our relationship would have been healthier. So you see, yeah, if you thinking, oh, boo-boo, this message was for you. This ain't for me. I ain't got to unpack. No, baby, it might be for you because I'm unpacking. But I'm telling y'all, unpack your shit. Because if you don't unpack it, you will never get to see how great you really, really are becoming and how great you can be. That's it. That's all I got for y'all. Have a fantastic Monday.